Why you wanna let me go? Nah, nah, now. Are you saying that to change your mind? For love or pity, let me know. Nah, nah, now. Cause your love made me go blind. What am I hearing? Saying you're moving back. When were you gonna tell me that? What am I hearing?
Hello ladies, and welcome to today's video where we are gonna be basically putting the house back together after we came back from almost 2 weeks out on a road trip. So as you can see, lots and lots of things came from the car into the house, and I really needed to get that taken care of and put basically my house back to order. So as you can see, I even have some leftover balloons. I had a surprise birthday party about a week before we left for vacation. It was my 40th and my husband surprised me with a birthday party, and there were some balloons left over that the kids were playing with. So it was definitely time to get that taken care of. I usually like to have my house clean before I leave for vacation, and I was able to accomplish that except this room, which is the playroom, and this is the room that we also use as a mudroom, and yeah, I didn't get to that, so that's why I kind of have a lot of stuff laying around besides the stuff we brought in. So this is probably within 15-20 minutes after we came into the house. I am starting to unpack. So I am the type of person who likes to start unpacking really quickly. I don't like for stuff to linger. So let me know if you are the same way, or if you can actually have those the luggage and all that laying around and doesn't bother you one bit, because it's definitely not me. But let me know down in the comments. So the plan for the day, this was evening, this was probably around 8 o'clock in the evening, was to just take out all the laundry that I had, put it in a bin, and start kind of going through the bags and putting stuff out. So not necessarily putting everything away, but at least getting the process started. So then when I wake up the next day, I can start with the laundry and start putting stuff away. So let me know what's your system when you come back from vacation.
Cold hand, frozen feet, raindrops falling on the street. I can't recall when I last saw the sun. Summer's just a memory, a faded piece of history. No one can remember all the fun. The late night barbecue, zipping on a gin and juice. Cruising down the road, no thought getting old. The girls are hot, but the beer is cold. Yeah, that's the way we roll. Bathing in the sun, on the beach having fun. Whoa, these lazy days are never done.
And if you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Marta. I am a full-time working mom. We have, with my husband, 2 kids. They are gonna be going to 1st and 5th grade come, month and a half from now, actually. And on my channel, you're gonna find a lot of videos about just house management, different routines, decluttering, getting basically your house the way that you want it. And I'm showing you right here what I got as a souvenir for myself, which is puzzles. I don't know, I'm a little geeky like that. I really enjoy puzzles. Now the trick is going to be finding time to actually do them. It's probably going to come in the fall or winter, because I feel like that's the time that's ideal for puzzles. Summer is typically extremely busy for us with just trying to enjoy the weather. Since we live in the Chicago area, summer is the time where we can spend a lot of time outside. So as you can see, I'm trying to move some things around. I had 2 laundry bins that I put out. One was for laundry and one was for other things that I had to just take out to different parts of the house. So not a lot of things got done, but And now that you enter the house, there is no, huge amount of luggages and bags laying around, just a couple that was left over for me to go to the next day. So quite a bit of trash already, and a lot of laundry to do the next day. This was a road trip, so I feel with road trips there is more stuff that's coming back inside the house. We didn't do laundry for the almost 2 weeks that we were out, so everything definitely accumulated, and that does not include my husband's laundry because he does it himself. So it's just mine and my kids. So this is the day number 2, and we are starting to basically unpack little things, all the toiletries, all the food, everything that we had brought in. And it's usually a lot of stuff. I don't know, it doesn't matter how long I go for, there is just a lot of stuff that we're bringing back inside with toiletries. And also for us, anytime we go on a road trip, we do bring a lot of like snacks and food for the kids. So I tend to have usually quite a bit of leftovers, if you will, things that we didn't end up eating that we bring back. I tend to be over prepared with this rather than under prepared.
Hello, how'd you do? I'm not broken, I'm just split in two. Hope you're fine, ain't got time to do everything you said you would. Frames of the past and the memory of you just come running by. Pictures of sunny days with your smile and the bar. How could they say I was broken? How could they say you made me come undone? Now I know that it's okay. Unlike my friends, you are nothing like them. How could they say I was broken? How could they say you made me come undone? Now I know that it's okay. Unlike my friends, you are nothing like them. Try to be cool, even wear that shirt you wanted to.
And now it's time to start the laundry. I ended up having to put the laundry you saw in a previous clip into 2 bins because it was too heavy for me to carry in one of them, because there was a lot of some towels and some blankets from the car. So I just brought it downstairs, and I have this little laundry setup in my basement where I have basically one bin for each person in the family, and then I have 2 of them to the left of me there. Those are for towels, and I have the other one for like cleaning cloths and things like that. So I find it that if I put laundry in individually, everybody gets a basket, it makes it so much easier for me to do laundry and for me to make sure that it gets put away in time. Because one of the things, if you haven't watched my previous videos, you may not know, I am good with doing laundry. I am not good with putting it away. So by having this system, it allows me to segregate by person, and when I do a load, everything goes in unless there is something that shouldn't go together with other clothes, which is very rarely a case. And then I can fold it, and then whoever those clothes belong to, they are responsible for putting them away. So that's a system that has really worked for me, and is working for me for the past few months now. So if you're struggling with laundry, definitely try to figure out the best system that works for you. There are so many out there, but I know laundry is something that's just never ending. So you just want to make sure you are doing it the way that kind of fits your personality and your family dynamics.
To be cool, even wear that shirt you wanted to. My friends think I'm lame. Since I met you, I am not the same. It was not meant to be a fairy tale with a happy end. Girl, you take care now. I hope we can be friends. How could they say I was broken? How could they say you made me come undone? Now I know that it's okay.
Unlike my friends, you are nothing like them. How could they say I was broken? How could they say you made me come undone? Now I know that it's okay. Unlike my friends, you are nothing like them.
And let me know how you feel after you come back from vacation. Do you go on vacations every year, every few months, whatever it is, to take that rest and get away? Because I will tell you that if you're not doing that, you definitely have to, even if you are not going anywhere, even if it's something that you can do, a staycation, something just to get away, if you are a working mom, to get away from just those, everyday responsibilities at work and the juggling act. And even if you're stay-at-home mom, if you can do a staycation and just plan things, that you would not maybe normally do, since it's summertime, kids don't have school. Because I just found it, the best way is to get away, because you don't have, the responsibilities of the house right there. There is nothing staring at you, that needs to be cleaned or organized. But after I came back, it has been just so amazing to have that time with my family and to get away from everything, unplug completely from work, and just kind of have that break, because I find that it's really helping me to be very productive when I come back from that time away. And what I'm showing you here, I found it funny because I was showing you how my souvenir was puzzles. And for my kids, it's usually, they get a little thing in like a gift shop, but they tend to collect things, whether that is a pine cone, a rock, or a seashell. In this case, they got some feathers, and they also collected some crab legs. I think the seagulls were eating them, and just whatever was left over, they were dumping it on the beach, and they were just fascinated by it. So those are the things we bring from our vacation.
You've told me more than once to show you my intention. My brain gets blocked at times, but now somehow I'll give you my attention. You've got to know that I ain't a person who understands all the clockwork of our romance. You make me feel so alive, always there in my mind. But I just don't know if I'll dance with the lights on, if you're gonna be moving on solo. Wait a second, 'cause they're playing the best song. I'll be there if you reach out to me. Reach out to me. Reach out to me. I'm a rolling stone tonight, never to be settled. Though I know I can't deny your eyes, I've got this inner battle. I don't know how to act. I ain't a person who understands the commitments of a romance, but somehow I need you close. I'll go wherever you go. But I just don't know if I'll dance with the lights on, if you're gonna be moving on solo. Wait a second, 'cause they're playing the best song. I'll be there if you reach out to me. Reach out to me.
And I had a lot of other things I was doing that I did not film. Like, I had to go to the grocery store to replenish all the food that basically the fridge was, pretty empty. There were some activities I had to take my kids to. So this is day 3 at this point, after we came back. And now that the laundry was done, I wanted to make sure I put all the shoes away where they belonged. It was also time to kind of declutter for whatever kids used in a school year. If that did not, if they were, completely destroyed, I could throw them away. Or if it was something that, still fit them, but was maybe not appropriate for summer, I put it in a different spot. And as you can see, this is, some things from the store that I got. We went to Costco and we went to another grocery store. So there was just a lot of things to sort of do when you come back from vacation, to kind of set yourself up for a regular week in your life once everything settles down. And I truly enjoy that part. I enjoy being on vacation, but as soon as I get home, I really like to kind of set back into the routines, get everything put away, and just start fresh, starting with Monday when I have to go back to work. Kids were going to summer camp, so I wanted to make sure that we are set up for success with the clean house.
A million people in the crowd, but I only see your face in all the lights. And as the bass keep pounding on me, baby, I really wanna make you mine. I don't really care about love. I don't really care about happy ever afters. Something about you gives me hope. Something about you, yeah. When the sun goes down and the night sky's falling, do you believe in one-time lovers? 'Cause deep inside of my wildest dreams, you'll be by my side when the sun goes city dancing.
There was just a lot of things that I was unpacking from those backpacks. Since we went on a road trip, they had some activity books, some small games, things to keep them occupied. And as I was putting it away, I realized that, before the new school year starts, we're gonna have to go through their playroom, through all the stuff, all the art from last year, and kind of figure out what we can declutter. So that's something that's definitely going to be coming up on this channel. So when we start a new school year, it's, they can start fresh and they can be in a room where everything is nicely organized and, it's not cluttered with toys they don't play with. So I did a major decluttering in December of this room, but, it's probably like with any room, but especially where your kids are, have their stuff, it just accumulates. So there are birthdays, there are, birthday parties for other kids, there are just random things that they bring home. And I feel like this is one of the rooms that I constantly go into, and I'm surprised, why do we have still so many things? But it definitely has been a huge improvement since December, but it's just something that I feel twice a year is something where we have to go through and declutter. Make sure that we don't have things that they no longer want or play with. So let me know, how often do you go through your kids' stuff and toys with them and declutter?
Why you wanna let me go now? Are you saying that to change your mind? For love or pity, let me go now. 'Cause your love made me, baby, go blind. Why are you playing? We ain't got the time. Tell me now if you
And of course, after all the unpacking and moving things around and decluttering a little bit, there was definitely a lot of stuff on the floor, so I had to go in and vacuum. And I am very close to getting a new vacuum cleaner. It has been a process. I think I've talked about it for a year and a half now. I have been wanting to get a cordless vacuum for a while now. And I want to get a Dyson, so it's an expensive vacuum. I just feel like it's something that's gonna help me vacuum more because ever since we got our puppy, so our puppy is already year old, so she sheds a lot, and it's something that I don't vacuum enough in the house, and because I don't know, it just feels like such a thing to drag the vacuum out, to do the cord, and then to walk around with the cord. I don't know. It sounds silly because in reality it's not that much effort, but it's just something that I definitely wanted for a while, and I did get some money, some gift cards for my birthday, and I figured, you know what, I'll use that, add some more, and just buy myself a vacuum. So if that doesn't say that you just turned 40, I don't know what will when you get so excited about the vacuum cleaner. And the last thing I wanted to do is just put the books away. Whatever, we brought a lot of books with us in a car, so basically like a little plastic container, because my kids like to read books, so I just wanted to put that away. And that was the very last thing that I did. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it gave you some motivation to get your house back into order and ready for the next week, for the weekend, whatever you're preparing for. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.